Hey guys, so welcome back again. My name is Victoria Kelebo. I'm currently studying Czech Republic, studying and working and staying in Czech Republic. So for those of you who just stumbled upon my video for the first time, welcome. And before you continue, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. Subscribe, like this video, share, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I post a video. And for those of my returning subscribers, you are highly welcome. And yeah, so for today's video, I'll be using it to answer some questions. I've made a video about this topics before, but I think I should make another detailed video about that because I still get a lot of questions about this. And this has to do, number one question is if you can work while studying in Czech Republic. And also I got this question about studying nursing in Czech Republic. So I want to make a video just about talking about these two topics. I get like different questions. I think I'm making videos on each of them because I get them frequently. So the questions I get most of the time is about studying nursing. Because I made a video about studying medicine. I even made mention of something about nursing. So today I'll be talking about these topics. So if you, those of you, even if you did not ask me any of these questions, you'll find it very, very useful. And also working while studying here, you also find it very useful. I think this is one of the reasons why people want to, like, if you want to go out to study, at least you would want to go to somewhere where you can actually work and pay your tuition fee or something like that. So this video is just for that. I made something like this before, but I'll be clarifying it again. So please stay to the end of the video so you don't miss anything out. First of all, let me talk about nursing. In the video I made before, I said that as far as I'm aware, I don't know, maybe there are some universities that are offering nursing that I am not aware of. But I said, as far as I know, I've not seen any universities in Czech Republic that are offering nursing in English. There are a lot of universities offering nursing, of course, but not in English. They are offering it in, I think, in Czech language. If you want to study nursing in Czech Republic, you have to learn the language first and then go for the nursing. If that's what you want to do, then fine. And if you can even learn the language and study nursing is free, you don't have to pay anything. But as far as I'm aware, there is no university right now I don't know, maybe in the future if there is, I will still make a video on that. But right now there is no university in Czech Republic that are offering nursing in English. So unfortunately, those of you that wants to come to Czech Republic to study nursing, it is not available in English. It is just in Czech language. I hope that answers your question for those who have been asking me about making a video about nursing, or asking me about universities that are offering nursing, or universities that something like that. So I hope that answers your question. Now going back to the second question, which is very, very, I get this question. I think I have to read out some of these questions that I've gotten. Someone said, hello, this is a new question, but it has to do with that. It's similar. Hello Vicky, thank you so much for all you do. You're welcome. Your videos are really helpful. Thank you very much. I'm really happy about that. My question goes, are full-time master students allowed to work in Czech Republic? If yes, how many hours? Where can I find this information? Full-time student, if you're coming to Czech Republic, definitely you're coming as a full-time student. You cannot come from your country as a part-time student. It's not possible. So maybe it's possible in other countries, but from my country, Nigeria, it is not. So going back to your question, if full-time masters, it does not matter if you are doing masters. It does not matter if you are doing it does not matter if you are doing bachelor's, provided your permanent residence states that you can work, then you can work. In your ID, I cannot show you my ID right now, but I'll be looking for specimen in the internet to put it up somewhere to show you. In your ID, your resident permit, they normally write it somewhere if you can work in Czech Republic. It's not just ID, even in your visa, before you get your resident permit, even in your visa, they normally write it that if you can study. I don't have it here, but it's normally written in the resident permit if you can work. If you can work while studying. So it's normally written in your resident permit if you can work while studying. So yes, you can study, you can work and study as a student. I am working, I'm studying, I'm a proof. I am working here, I am studying here. So I don't know why that is that is not up for debate. I am working, I am studying. At least I've shown some of you my workplace. I think I'll be making a video on that next time. I've shown you my workplace. I work and I study. And another question is, how many hours can you work? Depending on the work you want to work. You can work how many? You can work 20 hours, 30 hours, provided it does not obstruct your studies. You can work. I am here, I'm working full time. I'm also studying full time. So that should answer your question. So I got another similar question about jobs in Czech Republic. It says, thank you for your video. Thank you very much. My questions are: 1, how are the availability of jobs, and what kind of jobs are there? What kind of jobs can you get? It's depend. You can get any type of job that you want to. There are a lot of jobs here, so I don't know which kind of job you can get. I don't know what is your area. So your area of expertise will determine the kind of job you would get, or your previous experience will determine the type of job you would get. And another question is, second, what's the average payment? Average payment. For where I was working before, I was working in KFC. I made a video about my life, how I started working here. I started working in KFC and I was being paid the average. I mean, some people were paid lesser than that actually. I was paid around 130, as sometimes they increase it, 130 Czech crown per hour. Yeah, 130 Czech crown per hour. The minimum you can I've heard is 100 Czech crown per hour. I don't know if some people even actually gets lower than that, but the minimum I've heard of is 100 Czech crown per hour. You can get paid, you can be paid more than that depending on where you are working. It depends on where you are working. Now, another question: is it enough to cater for someone and his studies? Like I said before, I am here, I am working, I'm also studying, and I'm paying my tuition fee, paying my house rent from my money. So I think that should answer your question. And now my third question is, are there routes for health workers like doctors to come to work in Czech Republic? If you want to come to Czech Republic as a doctor, you have to learn their language. It's as simple as that. You have to learn their language. You cannot work here in Czech Republic without learning that, because you have to deal with the locals. Czech Republic is not an English speaking country. So I would say hospital here is not an international, it's not owned by international company, like it's not owned internationally. How will I even put it? Like, it's being owned in Czech Republic. You'll be dealing with people that are sick in Czech Republic, and their official language is not English. So before you can interact with these people, you must know how to speak English. If you even know how to speak English Czech, it's even good, because you must know how to speak Czech. That's it. That's the minimum requirement. Before you can come to work as a doctor in Czech Republic, you must know how to speak Czech. Another thing is, there is an exam that you have to pass before they can give you a license here to work as a medical doctor. I hope that answers your question. So the last question that is also related, that I'll be talking about, that is also related to this work thing, is this. What about those that studied agricultural related courses? Would there be an opportunity for them to work in Czech Republic? If you actually do your research, you will see that Czech Republic is one of the countries that have this agricultural stuff. Like, they are into it a lot. So even my university is called the University of Life Science. It's not like if you want to actually, the name in Czech is Zemědělská, Česká Zemědělská University. Zemědělská has to do with like agriculture. It's like Czech, it should be like Czech University of Agriculture or something like that. So Czech, if you're doing agriculture, of course there will be opportunities for you. There are not just agriculture. Provided you have the experience, So you can even be an entrepreneur on your own. You don't even so something like that. So I hope these two questions are very, I answer them clearly to you guys. So those of you that are asking me about nursing and working in Czech Republic, the first thing is that yes, you cannot study nursing in Czech Republic in English, but you can study it in Czech. There's no university that are offering nursing in English but in Czech language. The second thing is that yes, you can work in Czech Republic as a full-time student, be it bachelor's, master's, PhD. You can work as a student, and you can also use it to pay your school fees if you have depending on what they are paying you. Don't expect that they'll be paying you 100 Czech crown per hour and you're working maybe 1 or 2 times a week, and you think you can use that to pay your tuition fee. Another thing I have to say, if your tuition fee is on the high side, very high, right there, you cannot rely on this 100 crown per hour for you to pay your tuition fee. That's when some people have 2 to 3 jobs here. You can even have 2 to 3 jobs. So I hope that answered your questions. So if you have anything you want to ask me, for those who have asked me questions, I'm trying my best to send an answer. Like I said, if you have any question, please put it down in the comment section. I rarely go to social media now because I know people find it very, very unbelievable, but it's true. I rarely go on social media. If I go on social media, the only thing I do post status, and I don't even know how many people who like it or post. But I'm just stating the fact. If you have any question you want to ask me, don't go to my IG or Twitter handle to ask me any question. I might not see it for 2-3 weeks. I might not see it because I rarely get notification from there, and I even rarely go there safe. So if you want to ask me any question, put it out in the comment section or in my Facebook page. If you don't want the question to be too public, put it in my Facebook page. All this I'll be putting it in the description box. So before you go, I said do not forget to click the button, subscribe, like, share this video, turn the notification, and so you get notified each time I post a video. And thank you for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.